A 12-year-old from Eastern Cape, South Africa, gave birth on the 1st of January 2025. The shocking reality is that the father of the child is also 17 years old. This is a case of minor to minor, but now where the problem lies. Is the government going to jail this guy, or are they going to see it as a case of minor to minor? What do you think? Tell me what you think on the comment section. But before we continue, let me shock you. Do you know that 90,037 teenage girls actually gave birth in the space of 1 year in South Africa? See this for yourself. Between the month of March 2021 to April 2022, 9,037 teenage girls were recorded that gave birth in South Africa. This is alarming and really disturbing as well. In this video, we are going to be talking about the reason for the constant rising of teenage pregnancies in the world, especially South Africa. Also, we are going to be talking about the recent happening, which is the 12-year-old who gave birth in South Africa this January. Guys, the comment of people really caught my attention. Then I decided to make sure we talk about this in depth. Make sure you are engaging on this particular video. Guys, I'm going to give you also my opinion about this case. So do me well by watching to the end of this video, because it's going to be a very powerful and eye-opening discussion. Stay tuned. But before we continue, let's watch this.
But of course, as you said earlier, what saddens us is what is we received that a 12-year-old gave birth today at 12 midnight in Frontier Hospital. We are making a follow-up on that as a department, together with the Department of Social Development. A social worker has been sent, and we've already found out that the father is a 17-year-old boy.
The number of adolescents getting pregnant in schools in South Africa is rising significantly. The recent statistics released by Amnesty International South Africa show girls as young as 10 years old are giving birth. According to South African law, children below the age of 12 do not have the capacity to consent to sexual activity. Sexual intercourse with a child below the age of 12 is considered rape. Our correspondent Carl.
Hi guys, my name is Judith Frank. Have you subscribed to this channel? Please do me well by subscribing to this channel. Give this video a thumbs up, and most importantly, hit on the notification so that you are going to be notified whenever I post any video. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate the causes of teenage pregnancies in our society today. Let's dive into it, guys. Number one reason is poverty. Guys, many families live in poverty, leading young girls engaging in relationship with older men, their sugar daddies, for financial support. And you will see them doing the things they're not meant to do at their age, just to be financially free. And I will say, and that is the reason why I'm telling you that poverty contributes a lot for these teenage girls getting pregnant at quite a very young age. Number two is lack of comprehensive sex education. Some children lack the education they need about reproductive health, contraception, and the consequence of early pregnancy. They are not aware. They don't even go to school to know all these things. They don't have, that's why I say poverty contributes a lot. Some are not opportune to get this information, and they end up getting pregnant quite early. Number three reason why this increase on teenage pregnancies is now a thing in our society is sex abuse. A lot of these young people you will see that they actually get pregnant quite early as a result of abuse. Some of them comes from uncles, brothers, relatives. Like uncles that need to protect them are the one putting them in this condition. The relatives, the close relatives, most especially. Sometimes our community is not even safe for the young girls anymore. You see them not being able to speak out because of the kind of fear that have been inculcated into their brain, and these girls are facing a lot. And I would say that are used as one of the most reason why this teenage pregnancy is increasing. Another one is cultural norms. I feel like they should stop this consent of giving small kids out to marriage. This is one of the reasons why you will see a teenage 12-year-old giving birth. So guys, as we have come to this far, we are going to be discussing the most trending one happening right now. The recent happening in South Africa, the 12-year-old who recently gave birth on 1st January 2025. The honest truth is that the comments, guys, caught my attention. I'm going to be reading those comments and also telling my opinion about it. Number one comment says, "That is painful as a parent, but the government gave the children many rights. And if we discipline our kids, we go to jail." Is that so? People in South Africa should tell me whether this is true, because from the reaction this lady got, it shows that this is actually true. You're going to go to jail if you discipline your child. So tell me, why will you give children such kind of right? Like, their parents do not have the right anymore to discipline their child. Don't do this. This is what I want you to do. Make sure you don't do this. These kids are going to report you and you are going to jail. So many rights being given to the children. And I'm telling you, 772 people actually like this comment. It means that they agreed with this woman that something like that is happening in South Africa. Number two comment, okay? Number two comment is, when our government gives them right for abortion, Department of Health supported that. Now it's a problem because they gave birth on 25 and 1st. What about the whole year underage birth? Because, guys, this shows that it's not today that is happening. It has been happening for years. I'm a witness. I've seen one. Yes. I've seen one. It happens in South Africa. They give birth so early, you will be wondering. They are so small for this. They are so small for this. But it's happening. Let's talk about the rights. Okay, guys. Let's talk about giving consent to abortion. Oh my goodness. You walk to the street of South Africa, you see people advertising safe abortion. This doesn't happen everywhere. I'm telling you the fact. What are you telling the young girls? They are walking on the street and they are seeing this. They know that they can actually go and practice what adults are meant to be practicing. And if what goes wrong, just go. There's somewhere the hospital is free of charge. Oh my goodness, what are you telling them? And the health care, knowing the implication of early pregnancies on girls, approve this. Approve practicing this. And we're talking about teenage girls getting pregnant and giving birth. But you tell them that they can actually remove the kids. And when the person do not have the opportunity to, they're bringing out the baby, a child bearing a baby. What a failure. Next one, guys, is the comment of this guy that said, if this guy is 16 years plus, they should arrest him. If the mother knows about the relationship of this teenage girl, they should arrest her as well. You're saying the truth, but it's always mothers. That is the reason why, as a mother living in this kind of world today, be careful the kind of things you do. Some mothers are actually practicing this kind of thing in the presence of their girl child, in the presence of their kids anyway. Some mothers are not paying attention when their kids are complaining about one uncle or the other. Let me not just say mothers. Parents should put close eyes to these uncles that come visiting. This your child you want to send to somewhere. Parents should be careful. Parents should be careful where they send their child who comes to the house. It's not really easy to raise a girl child. Start now to do so. The next thing I would love to say before I end this video is, please Let's stop to romanticize the young pregnancies that people come on social media. You will see a young girl, 14 years, telling you how she got pregnant very early, her parents wasn't supportive, and they let her support. And you will see people under the comment section say, oh, she was strong. She's a strong child. This is putting pressure on a lot of people, a lot of young people. They're not reasoning proper. Some of them want to experiment. Some of them will now see it as it's not a bad thing. And another thing, as a mother, learn to teach your girl child abstinence. Even your kids, teach them abstinence from sex. All right? Tell them it's bad. Let them know how bad it is. Because sometimes these schools are going to be, just doing the normal or trying to educate them of the risky, the everything involved on this, but teach them to abstain from it. It's going to help them more better than teaching them how it goes. I understand you're going to be doing it too, but make sure you put more emphasis on abstinence, guys. See you next time. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thank you.